Hello, online crew. We are here for Social Media Tip of the Week edition 20. And what I'm going to share with you today is to do with a change that Facebook has made recently to its algorithm. So these kind of changes are made all the time around different things and for different reasons, but they have recently made another change to their algorithm, and I'm going to share that with you today. It's not the only thing I want to highlight though today with Social Media Tip of the Week. There's really a few tips that I want to share with you, and a couple of them I've already spoken about already during the week, so I won't repeat them. Hey Mel, how are you? I've got comments, which is awesome today. Hello Olive, good to see you on. Thank you for saying hello to Henry and Sean as well. Hi guys, how are you? Great to see I've got comments today. Facebook is playing nicely for me. So I've talked this week a bit about branding and why you shouldn't be, promoting your company name on social media and why you should be branding yourself. So if you didn't see that video earlier in the week, just go back down the news feed and catch that, because it's a really, really important message to people in this industry regarding how you should position yourself on social media moving forward. And those of you that need help with branding, I'm starting my next lot of the branding course. Hey Jen, how are you? On Monday next week. So there is links above. If you need help with things, there is help available. You just have to work out what it is that you need, and if you need to increase your skill level in certain areas, then there are options for you. So the links I put above are not clickable because Facebook doesn't like it. If there's one thing that you don't know already, I'll share this with you. Facebook doesn't like external links put in the description of your posts or your Facebook Lives. So that's why, hey Davina, how are you? That's why I cryptically put spaces between my links up above, so they're not actually clickable. So Facebook won't reduce the reach of my post because I'm not sending people off Facebook, but you have to be cluey enough to work out there are spaces in those links, and you just got to take the spaces out and put them in Google to make them work. Hey Judy and Bob, good Saturday morning in our neck of the woods. In Australia it is Saturday morning. For others of you around the world it'll still be a Friday night or thereabouts. But Judy and Bob are saying have an awesome day to the crew. Hello Crystal, good to see you on. Great to see you coming in. So there is help available. One of the other things I spoke about this week was also about Facebook advertising. And if you're delving into the world of Facebook advertising, there are certain things that you need to know to ensure that you don't get your ads, disapproved, or worse, getting your, thank you Sean, or getting your ads account shut down, which then may affect your business page if you have one. So I am doing a boot camp next week in my coaching community on the basics of Facebook advertising. I'm going to go through Business Manager, boosting posts, likes campaign, engagement ads, video views ads. So there's going to be some things that you're going to be able to do if you've never done advertising before. If you have played around with advertising before, I have no doubt that you will pick up, thank you again Sean, that you will pick up certain things, tips, strategies that I recommend to you that will flow through to other forms of advertising that you might be doing. So big tips, branding and definitely Facebook advertising. Please don't play around with Facebook advertising unless you've learnt some skills about how to do Facebook advertising effectively. Because as I said yesterday, if you missed my video, go and catch that. I concentrated on Facebook advertising yesterday. It's one of the fastest ways that you can burn a hole in your pocket. You can waste a lot of money on Facebook advertising if you don't know what you're doing, who you're targeting, all those kind of things. So there is help available. Next week I'm starting all of that, so you are all more than welcome to join. The links up above. Just take the spaces out and retype it, in Google. So for those of you that, we haven't met before, you're not familiar with our crew here, my name is Helen Martin. I am your online crew captain at your service for our online crew community here. We have the most amazing online crew community here. We're all home-based business owners, entrepreneurs, direct sellers, those in the MLM space, network marketing, and we're learning to leverage social media with modern strategies to build our business online. So the last thing that any of us want to do in this industry is hassle people to buy things off us. Try to convince somebody to become a customer or, join us in our business. So when we learn really how to use social media through attraction marketing strategies, you can actually attract those people to you instead of chasing them. So that's what we're here to do. At the beginning of the week, I start with something to do with personal growth, which is really important to set us up for the week. Hey Melvin, hey Tina, good to see you both on. And then I talk about all things social media during the week, which I've done this week. And then I end with a social media tip of the week. So something that I want to highlight, which I've just done with branding and Facebook advertising, a bit of research that I've done, or an update that I've just heard that I think you need to know about. So this is to do with the Facebook algorithm that I'm going to concentrate on sort of now. Hey Laurie, good to see you on live. So this update to the algorithm may or may not affect you depending what business that you are in. Because it's specifically related to those of you that are in sort of like health and wellness type industry. Those of you that put up posts to do with, maybe cryptically doing posts about the benefits of a product that you're using, or some of you might have weight loss products, so you do posts about, this was what she looked like before, this is what she looked like now, and it was a result of using this type thing. So for those of you in the health and wellness type industry, anything to do with that, health sort of claims, anything like this algorithm update is relevant to you. Okay, even if it's not relevant to you, what you want to understand with Facebook is Facebook understands that they do have the the premier social media, they've got the most exposure out of all the social media platforms. There are more people on Facebook than there are anywhere else. That doesn't mean to say that other social media platforms aren't effective. They are. But social media realizes it's, probably the premier one as far as exposure goes, like numbers sort of go. With that, they recognize their responsibility to protect their users and protect the consumers of their platform. And they're always going to bring in algorithm updates that catch people doing the wrong thing. So as people get more brazen on social media, making claims that they shouldn't do, putting false advertising out there, they don't like our industry, so there's limits on us, there's algorithm updates, there's bots in the background that catch words that we use in our industry because Facebook, doesn't like it. There's always going to be changes, particularly for our type of industry. So you got to be on the game, guys. You've got to have your eyes open, and you've got to be listening to what's happening around in Facebook, because these algorithm changes are happening all the time. And if you're not aware of them, your organic reach could be going down, and you've got no reason, you don't know why. So you've got to stay up. You've got to stay up with it, because social media changes almost too fast. Hey, Natasha. Good to see you on. It almost changes too fast for us to keep up with. Like a big one at the moment, and I've seen this filter through not only organic posts but Facebook advertising, is the engagement baiting strategies that they're limiting our reach. So even if you pay for ads, if you are using these kinds of words that I'll mention now, they're limiting your reach even though you're paying for it, which is, almost ridiculous. It's like, well, hang on, I'm paying for the privilege of putting this ad out, but if it's still got words in it that they don't like, they'll take your money, but they'll limit your reach, and you don't want that. So in words like, I destroy my video every time I say this, but it's teaching you guys, so I'll just do it, because it's the only way I can really share it with you, and I've shared it with you before, but I will repeat it. Because this is not the new one that I'm about to talk about in this video. This is one that if you're not already aware of, or I just want to reinforce that you need to be aware of, is the engagement baiting restriction. So you can't use words like, share, comment below, tag your friends, put the word, awesome down below. You can't tell people to do things. That's what Facebook calls engagement baiting. So what they're saying that you're doing is that it's not coming organically. People are not communicating and interacting and engaging with you naturally. You are baiting people to take an action. You're baiting people to press the like button. You're baiting people to leave a comment. You're baiting people to share your video and comment it out. Like all those things that I'm just saying now, that's exactly what you don't want to do. Yes, Sean, this video is going to get a massive beating. So there are potentially people that are not going to see this video because I've just done exactly what you don't want to do. Okay? Difficult to teach it when you don't say it. So I've just got to wear that because I want to get the information across, and hopefully enough people still see this video. So share it out. There, I've said it because I said it before, so it still gets out there. Anyway, that is something that you need to be really aware of. And what I've seen just lately is people that are doing Facebook ads, and they've got in their ad, put the comment, more info down below, or, telling people to take an action of some sort. Facebook is actually putting an alert. Have some sticky notes. Yeah, that's a good trick, actually. Facebook are actually sending an alert to their ads manager account saying you are repeatedly using engagement baiting tactics, strategies, I'm not sure of their exact wording, and your reach is being limited. So even though they're paying for it, the fact that they've got those words in their paid ads, that Facebook is saying to them, you're repeatedly using engagement baiting strategies. We don't like it, and we're going to limit your reach. So it's a massive one for you guys to be aware of with what you're saying, not only your written posts, but your videos as well, and even ads now as well. Okay, but the new one, and I'll read exactly what Facebook said so I don't interpret it incorrectly. I want you to know exactly what they said, and then I'll give you my meaning behind it, okay? Hi, Rose, lovely to see you on. So this is what they've said. I've just got it written down below if I'm looking down. Last month, we made 2 ranking updates. So this happened in June. Last month, we made 2 ranking updates to reduce the reach of posts with exaggerated or sensational health claims and posts attempting to sell products or services based on health-related claims. For example, if you're promoting a product or a pill or a drink or a shake or something claiming to help you lose weight. So they're specifically honing in, these new algorithm updates, they're specifically honing in on those of you that are anything to do with a product that is sensationalizing or exaggerating that this is the answer. This is the answer to clearer skin. This is the answer to lose weight. This is the answer to get more energy. This is your answer to look better. This is your answer to have, fabulous hair. This is your answer to, whatever it is relating to something that might make somebody feel better, look better, lose weight, stuff like that. So that's what they're honing in on. We can't prove that. The problem with all of this is that you can't prove that on a statement. You just can't. So they don't want people to put out posts and things claiming things that maybe medically or don't have research behind it, and it may not actually be true. So this is a huge one for our industry, guys. A big one, because there's lots of people, personal pages or business pages, where they're saying this is the answer. Look at this, and particularly weight loss, particularly. And you got the before and after shots. And I'm telling you now, any of you that do Facebook advertising and have a before and after shot, it'll get disapproved straight away. But there's still a lot of organic posts that people do with before and after shots. So you might have it out there, but the algorithm is going to catch it and limit your organic reach. So, hey Monica, good to see you on. So you might put it out there thinking, this is an amazing story and my products have helped this person do that. And it may actually be true. But this algorithm change is going to affect it even more than it already has previously. Okay, so you just don't want to go there. You're going to have to be really, really careful for those of you that are doing those kind of posts. Really, really careful with what you say and what you promote and any kind of claims that you make, because these algorithm changes are going to catch it. Hi, Mary. And your organic reach is going to be shot. So this is where, if you're seeing things and you're seeing a pattern, and it's like, I'm doing the best that I can, I have a good audience, I generally have an engaged audience, but I'm hearing cricket on my posts or a particular type of post. It's probably, Natasha, what about testimonials from clients? It depends what's written in the testimonial. So what they do, I'm not saying you can't, Natasha, depends on the words in the testimonial. So someone can share stories. We want to share stories on Facebook because that's what triggers people's emotion. It's like, I want that. Or that's how I feel, or how I feel now, and I want to feel like that. Like, people get drawn into stories. You want to tell stories. But these algorithm changes are going to catch certain words. So that's why I say, Natasha, it depends on what's said in the testimonial and what's said at the bottom of the testimonial. So you can share a story, but if at the bottom of the testimonial it's going, so what it actually did for me, and if you want some of what I've got, and this is the answer, and it's sensationalized, like even words like, amazing, and this is sensational, and this is the answer, this is the key, like you're over exaggerating something, those are going to be triggers for the algorithm. And there are even, was there words? I was wondering if I had any specific words. So what they said, I haven't got certain words, but what they've said is these kind of claims are going to be handled in a similar way to clickbait. So do you remember when I was saying with clickbait, all the words that you shouldn't say that I've just said, like, share, comment, tag, those kind of things, all the words you shouldn't say, they are trigger words in the algorithm to catch clickbaiting. I can't believe I'm saying all of that. My poor video. This video is going to go nowhere. So what Facebook has said is they're handled in a similar way to clickbait. So they will identify certain phrases regarding health claims or promos and reduce reach. So they're going to have, so those words that I just mentioned before, there are going to be certain words and certain phrases to do with this algorithm update, and they haven't said exactly what they are, Natasha, like they have with the clickbait one. So just be really aware of I can't spit it out now. Sensational, it might be one for the dictionary, Sean. The online crew dictionary, my made up words. Sensationalizing, is that a word? Like over exaggerated health claims. Or saying specific things like this cured my, or you have to get this product, look what it did for this person. This is the answer to all your prayers to do with weight loss. See how they're sensationalized claims? That's going to be the good one, Glenn. Glenn's just said, what were those words again? Cheeky, dictionary indeed. Okay. So those kind of over-exaggerated things. So just be really wary not to go there. So testimonial might be okay as long as it's sharing a general story and there's not a massive big push or a call to action at the end of the story to get the thing that, cured somebody's thing. Okay, so do you get the gist of that, guys? Just let me know if you're sort of understanding what I'm saying there about those words, because I can't give you, hey Vivi, great to see you on. I can't give you, it's impossible for me to know or you to know, and they're not going to let us know, all their trigger words and phrases. With the engagement baiting they've mentioned specific words. Olive, what about the benefits of food, e.g. immune system boost? So, we need a thesaurus for Facebook for sure. Yeah, so I would encourage you to be very, what's the way I can put it? Soft and fluffy and not direct and sensationalized, if that makes sense, about things, and just so things are helpful. It may help with this. So words that are going to, so what's Crystal saying there? Making health claims and especially saying words like cause or specific diseases are a major no-no. Yeah, and we've known that, those of you that are in health and wellness, you should know that that's been around for a little while in making major health claims. So this is going a little bit further with the algorithm now that's going to catch certain phrases and certain words. And they have actually said, so take those words that came from them. So Facebook, what I read out before, Facebook said we will reduce the reach of posts with exaggerated or sensational health claims and posts attempting to sell products or services based on health-related claims. So I think that's what you need to take from it, Olive, is exaggerated and sensationalized and actual health claims. So when we're telling a story in a testimonial, or we're giving a suggestion or a recommendation or a story about something that's helped, so it may help you, that's not sensationalized or exaggerated. So hopefully you can sort of see the difference there with just being really careful with any kind of, food, health related, weight loss type things, and just keep it very soft, very general. So it's not exaggerated, it's not sensationalized, and you're not claiming that your product or your service does something when there's no medical sort of evidence behind that. So we've always sort of known that in health and wellness in this industry on like Facebook and social media, but they're specifically saying to us now, we've just made 2 ranking updates to catch certain words and phrases, and if you use them, we will limit your organic reach. So just be really careful and soft and not making any direct claims, I guess, which we've already known, but they're increasing the ranking in the algorithm to specifically catch it even more, okay? Yes, never claim some sort of miracle. Well, that's a really good example that Vivi's just put down there. So, you often see them on Facebook, miracle cure for, these things, bags under the eyes and wrinkles and stuff like that. So you don't want to use those kind of words. Miracle. So that's a great example of a word that you don't want to use. So that's sensationalized. Miracles, it speaks for itself, doesn't it, with that kind of word. We can't claim that anything is a miracle. So just be really careful, guys. Don't be scared. We don't want to stop you, making posts about, good stories and testimonials and how something's helped you, because it may actually be really valid and be really true for you and other people. We just don't want make any sweeping claims, sensationalized or exaggerated comments or using words like, miracle or, those kind of things. Okay. Now I learnt my lesson. Oh, maybe Vivi did use the word miracle in the past. Is that what you're saying, Vivi? Hey, Michael. So there's a few things in this video here. One is highlighting branding. Remember, there's help up above from the links above. Facebook advertising and what to be wary of, and these new ranking updates. Not only being aware of the ones that are already in front of us, like the engagement baiting, but these new ones that are coming in. And just really always keep your eyes open and listening to these kind of updates, because Facebook is always going to update their algorithm to catch these kind of things, because there's too many complaints. There's too many, yes, it's awesome to have the most premier sort of social media platform with exposure, but as I said before, they recognize their responsibility in making sure the consumer is not deceived in any way, that there's sweeping claims of things that just aren't true, and those are the kind of posts that are put in front of them. So they're always going to try to catch these kind of things and make changes to their algorithm to stop them. So if you're in the health and wellness industry, just be careful, really careful, perhaps more careful than you've been in the past, and just be wary of those words that I pointed out before, like sensationalized, sensational, exaggerated claims, those kind of things. Just don't make any claims in general, basically. So I hope that's helpful information for you today. If it is, let me know. These are the kind of things that I want to keep you guys updated with, because it makes a massive impact on your reach. And we can spend a lot of time on social media doing posts and videos and stuff like that. But if our organic reach is limited, then we're basically wasting our time. And there's two things that I really dislike, and that's wasting time and wasting money. So we really don't want to waste any time on social media. We want to make our posts and our lives as effective as they can. So we've got to be wary of this kind of stuff, okay? Sean, helpful information indeed. Monica, yes, thank you. Cool, guys. Great. So for those of you that are already at Saturday like I am, or for those of you that are at Friday night and commencing your weekend, I hope you had the most amazing, beautiful weekend. Remember, I am starting the branding course next Monday and the boot camp regarding the basics of Facebook advertising, so you can get access to both of those from the links above. Just take the gaps out. They're not clickable links for a reason, because that would limit my organic reach, although I've killed the organic reach of this video already. Doesn't matter, as long as you guys learn something, who cares, where it goes, okay? So have a beautiful weekend, and I'll look forward to seeing you guys same place, same time as usual next week. Okay, guys, bye.